This wetland that we have here was here originally. When the hotel was built, obviously it was a building site, and around the wetland they kept this as whole as possible without filtering any excess stuff into the wetland or to fill it. So then they were given the grant to look after the wetland, and in so an indigenous garden has been landscaped around the wetland, which encourages, as you can see, we have owl huts and different types of bird, bees, attraction to keep the ecological life around the wetland and in the wetland. Most wetlands have either a river or an inlet going through, and that's important if you upkeep of the wetlands to make sure your rivers and that are clean, that the water's coming in. And when I mean clean, just papers and rubbish and any alien vegetation that's going to be in and around the inlets and that, to keep that clean. In this sense, there's no physical river coming through, but we do use the excess groundwater that the hotel has to pump out to keep the hotel in the ground, and then that is, any overflow goes into the wetland, and if we need any excess water we can draw from the wetland. So we do help the wetland in itself to have a circulation of water coming through and out as groundwater. Wetlands are important to the world. In fact, they supply a lot of food, they supply a lot of fresh water, they supply a lot of work and job creation. There's no waterfall in, and we've got a major challenge to get through before hopefully the rain starts coming in June. So I think it makes us even more aware of what's in our country, and especially down in the Western Cape, and to also to encourage builders and landscaping architects not just to demolish and get away. Try and preserve it. Doesn't matter how small. This is a very small one, but it's a very important one. There's a lovely path to walk around under the trees that have managed to survive the southeasters. There's an outside gym that they can have a bit of fun on. This is our eco pool, and it's been designed to be no chemicals, it all looks after itself through the plant's roots and growth in the water that keeps the water clean. We pump it through, so we aerate it, and then we've got a tank behind us that when we have to clean out the algae and that, we pump the water, we let it settle and we pump the water back into the pool, so we don't waste any water of backwashing. It's a happy garden.